All right, we are live. Hey everyone. So today is 13th April, and I welcome you all to the website's call. In this call, we discuss about some of the front-end related issues of our Layer 5 and Mystery repositories. So if you are interested in contributing to front-end side of this project, or if you have any questions or anything, feel free to add your agenda item under a separate topic listed over here, respectively, or it need not necessarily be a PR. It could be any question or anything that you're working on, providing updates. So yeah, but before jumping on to the call, talking about Mystery. So it's the sixth highest velocity project in CNCF, being in sandbox stage, and we also recently released our Mystery 1.0 in KubeCon Europe, and it was quite big. And we also are moving to incubation stage from our sandbox, so that's also a pretty huge thing. But yeah, so the community moves quite fast and a lot of opportunities for anyone to contribute if you are new to the call. So uh, feel free to jump on in any of the issues, ask questions publicly, talk about it. Yeah. So today I'm having Bhumika with me. By the way, I'm Ronak and I'm a community manager over here. And I do some community stuff and some host these meetings and do some contributions over here. I got involved a few months back with this community. But yeah, Bhumika, would you like to introduce yourself? She's an amazing co-host with me, and she's also quite consistent.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Bhumika Garg. I'm here a community member, and I'm working in this community from past last months. Mm, Um, and I'm in currently in third year, and I'm calling from this from Pune, India. That's it.
Yeah, that's great. Bhumika, thanks for your introduction. I would like to offer one correction over here. It's community manager, not member. That's what Bhumika was trying to say. Um, Members are different, and she's more than a member. So yeah. Uh, all right. So before we jump on to the call, we do some of the housekeeping items that may make some people uncomfortable as well, but we do still do it. Uh, First one is easy. It's just to add your names under this attendees section that telling us that, okay, you are here and you attended the call. So I can drop the link of the meeting minutes in the chat. Feel free to add your names in the attendees list. Another one is we get to know you. So if you are a person who is attending this call first time, so uh, would anyone like to introduce yourself, where you're calling from, or what are you studying, or are you working or not, or anything about yourself? Ankit Kumar, is that your first time, I believe? Okay, you mentioned on chat that your the camera and mic is not available. Okay. Would you can also introduce yourself on the Zoom chat, if not. Where are you calling from? Shivam Tyagi.
Oh, hi.
Would you? Hi, hi.
Okay. Hello everyone. I am Shivam and I'm talking from Bangalore. So I basically work as a software developer backend, and uh, open source is something that I missed, and I'm coming back to it because just for the sense of community, and I have heard a lot of good things about Meshery in general. So, starting with the ground zero again, and I
Mhm.
have just one basic PR, and would love to get it reviewed and get to know others. If I can offer some help here, that would be great. Yeah, thanks.
All right, that's pretty amazing. And you already, this is this your first time attending this call?
This call in particular, yes, I joined the newcomers meeting that happens
Mhm.
Friday. I usually
Yeah,
am on that. Yeah.
that's
Okay.
good. And you already have your agenda item. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, we hear you, Ankit. You're from Bihar. Think we can move on to the agenda items. If anyone wants to introduce yourself, feel free to drop it on the Zoom chat. We'll be happy to take over. But yeah, moving on. Oh, that's Shivam. It's you.
Yeah, seems like I am the first one. Yeah, sure. What am I supposed to do here?
Um, if you could pull up your screen
Ah,
share, that
ah,
way we can have much more
all right,
context of what
all
you're
right,
talking about.
all right, all right. Okay,
Yeah.
just 1 minute, please. Oh, okay. Um, uh, please let me know if my screen is visible yet or not. If anyone is having, if would like to go ahead, please go ahead. I'm struggling here. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh, just let us know when you're ready. We'll
Sure.
circle back to you.
Sure.
All right.
Thanks.
So Manish, you're up next. Would you like to talk about your PR on Layer 5? Yeah. Oh, you have so many PRs. That's good. By the way, you can have a much more nice formatting by, you know, adding it under the subhead, something like this, and removing your name. Something like this. Yeah, you got me. Oh, I think we don't have Manish right now, or do we? We don't have him. Okay. Oh, yeah, Bhumika, would you like to go up next?
Okay, I will go. Okay. So this PR about clarification comment section behavior in the canvas, that is uh,
What? Did I imagine that, or was that Layer 5 docs?
no, it is from layer 5 only, but if I have to give a what is about so I have to take on the canvas first. So it is about the comment sections. So it is about like a uh, preference and the thread level comment section, how it's work. So in the comment section there is if we if we mute like this, so it will like what I say, it will mute for the other users, but it will not mute for the owners, like owners of the design. And there's a one more way you can like mute this design, like using the cloud preference. So for owners, that is a good part, like for owners that notification is going to be closed. So if owners close the notifications of preference in the using the cloud, so it going to be like honor for the owners also. But for thread level, like this way, owners can't be mute like this. So this PR about that only. So in this PR, I have add two things here in the docs, that is thread level muting behavior and the global notification preference. So in the thread level muting for a thread, it will not owner for the owner, and for a preference, like it will honor for the owners also. So that is my PR.
Okay, so you updated the missing piece of documentation of what was the current behavior, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, makes sense. I wonder the alert that you're using is what is that a info alert or
I'm not getting you. What?
the alert that you just brought
Yeah,
up in the documentation, was that a information type or
it is the information type.
oh okay.
Ronak, if you can let me allow, I am ready to discuss my PR.
Yeah, I think we can go up front after we have completed Bhumika's PR.
Perfect, thanks.
Yeah. Saurabh, do you have any thoughts on this thing? I think it looks good to me.
Okay. Uh, are we good to start?
Yeah, just a second.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead. So,
Yeah, so my contribution is to the layer 5 IO repository, and let you know that I'm still having my head around the different projects. So if I mismatch the terms, please forgive me that. And my PR is for the uh, uh, MUI database repository, and what I have done basically is add a make file in order to run the five different commands, basically npm install, run dev, and build. I have tested it in my local by just if I can just show a quick example. Like when we are running the make command, it's executing the npm install commands properly,
mm,
and so far things look good. I see that this has been approved by Rajesh. Thanks to him, shout out to him. And yeah, I wanted to understand what is the next step beyond this. Do I need to get another approval, or how is this PR good to get review merged in the
Uh,
repository?
you are adding in here clean script, but it should be better if you add in script in package option, then you use here clean, not directly use RMF this node modules directly.
Okay.
Or then here you are using start npm run dev, but start I think used for production, not for dev. It should be dev directly.
I took an inspiration from an earlier PR that was made, and yeah, that seemed a bit odd to me. But as per the previous PR, which should be linked somewhere in this uh, issue as well, that the dev server was ran by the start script. So
Uh,
if there is a change, please let me know. I'm happy to change that.
Change it. Add one more script called make site. In site involve both npm install and npm run dev. It is easy for to directly start the site like we have in many repos.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, some
Uh,
improvements.
yeah, feel free to go to this PR and leave your review. Any suggestions are welcome. I will take care of that. Uh,
Okay, I will
yeah,
add my
thank you so much.
thanks for that.
Okay, that should wrap my
Mm.
not so great PR. But okay, yeah. So we'll go ahead with this. Thanks everyone.
Yeah, one thing I would like to appreciate you, Shivam, of adding those comments on the make targets.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah,
thank.
so that's pretty useful when you are not familiar with the project and if someone is trying to just run make so they can see the nice comments what that make target is doing.
Yeah,
So yeah, appreciate it.
thanks.
All right. Thanks, Saurabh, as well. Next up, yeah, you are up, Daniel, for the
Yes.
docs. Yeah, yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Uh, yeah, let me just share my screen. Mm, Yeah, I talked about this one last in the previous section. So it was about this icon here, the toggle icon. When you click, is now adapting to the light and dark mode. Here is how it was before.
Mm,
Yeah, so the previous correction was when I was on light mode and then when I was trying to refresh, it could start displaying the dark mode icon, then coming back to the light mode icon. But now it's working correctly, and this PR has been merged already. I
mm.
think just there is a problem cache issue, which I'm sure one of the maintainer gonna look into that. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, this looks good. So we are using CSS to toggle this
Yes.
behavior, right? Rather than JavaScript.
I use CSS, also some JavaScript.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can see the change.
And there
Yeah.
was another issue you were mentioning. What was it regarding the toggle behavior that you were mentioning? It will be fixed by one of the maintainers, or
Yeah, sure.
uh, I'm not aware of that issue. So if you could brought up that as well.
Please,
So
can you come in again?
the issue that you were mentioning previously regarding
Okay.
this behavior, if you could brought up that as well over here, because I'm not familiar with what was the context of it that you just tagged me on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This PR has been merged already, but you can
Mm.
see the difference when you are in the measuring in the dog, you can see the difference. And I try to raise that on Slack, and one of the member in the community say that it's a problem of cache issue.
Oh,
I
okay.
think Emmanuel yeah, you're gonna just review the project, or yeah, it's gonna be perfect.
It's
And
due
if you try to
to
run it locally,
Mhm. It
please,
will work
if you
if
try to
it's
run
running
it
locally.
locally, it's working perfectly.
Yeah, that brings me to one of my agendas for today's call. So the current docs preview and deployment is
Oh,
broken. So any changes that you merge or any pull requests that you have, any PR reviews, so they will not be showing you the latest changes. So that was because of so part of my changes that I did for moving off the deployment previews to net from Netlify to GitHub pages. So that needs a fix. So, but yeah, you have done some good work. So it's regarding not regarding that part. Yeah. So one thing I would like to also mention, Daniel, if you can just brought up your screen again and show us the light theme of the documentation. Yeah, if you can, I just noticed if you can fix up this sidebar, it's not responsive in light theme, and the text is also not visible, the left sidebar that we are having. Responsive, I mean, in the light theme. So we can't see the. Are you speaking up because I can't hear you? It's good what we have in the other dark theme, but needs a
yeah,
fix on the light theme. And I believe that's the same for another sidebar, the right one, the table of contents. Yeah, this needs a fix. And if you
yeah,
go to the
sure.
previous versions of the documentation, there's also one issue that I asked you to work on previously. This toggle behavior that you just fixed, it's broken in the previous version of the
Yeah,
documentation. If you already know that, right? So if you can also fix up that and perhaps first open an issue around it, because in
yeah,
the
I'm
previous
gonna
versions, yeah,
work
the
on that next.
functionality, yeah, the functionality I think it seems to work, but the icon of it, the moon icon and the sunlight doesn't get updated in previous versions. So you need to modify some HTML over there for previous versions, since we have the compiled output of, we don't have the markdown files of previous versions. So make sure you do consistent changes in all of them. Yeah, this thing. So
Yeah, yeah, thank you. I'm
also
gonna work on
due
that.
it's probably also due to one of my issues when I did the migration. Some of the paths aren't updated to the previous version. So yeah, if you can fix that, that would be really good.
Yes, I'm gonna work onto that after. Yeah.
All right, that's really wonderful. Do you have anything else, Daniel?
I know that's all for my side. For my side.
Okay. All right, moving on to Asta. Uh,
Yeah, actually, I will just share the screen once, but I feel like this issue was like way back. Just a bit.
yeah, I remember this one. Is it still not
Yeah.
merged or?
No, actually, like I tried mentioning Cooper, is it? Yeah. Like three, four, at least two, three times in the Slack, but I didn't really get any an update. I mean, I just thought that this was like a very long time ago, so I felt that it would be like good that if there is no changes, if this merge, like it will really help with the performance of the website as well. So I just thought of getting this up again in this meeting. Because like I don't really
So
know
yeah.
what are the next steps. So I mean, I did try like twice or thrice mentioning Cooper with like ad tag, but I didn't really get any response. So yeah, I mean, I just want to ask what next should I do, or
Okay, I think I can dismiss the review. Just a second. Let's see if I can.
yeah.
Okay, we are having now. I can merge the pull request, but we are having some failing link checks.
Okay, yeah.
If you can, I think, fix that, then just give me a ping. I
Okay,
will
yeah.
be merging that. If you can just see, scroll around the
Just
workflow checks. Yeah, this is
okay.
one failing.
Yeah, one failing, one cast. Okay, and the node version and the link check. Okay, fine, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll look into it.
just fix that and then
Okay,
we'll
I
merge
will.
them. Yeah,
Okay, I will ping you after that.
cool.
Yeah, next issues are like according to doc. So yeah, I will present it during that part.
All right, all right. All right. Next up is Prithvi. I think he's not around in the call, so we can circle back to it later. Ankit, would you like to give us a quick walk around on your PR? Bhumika, would you like to present Ankit's PR? I think he's not able to
Yeah.
due to. Yeah. Okay, it's regarding the drop down animation.
It's a drop down community and resource open and close too quickly, which make the creation feels okay. Okay. So he presented in the last meet
Yeah,
also this.
yeah.
Um, let's see what we did. But if we like keep this as a transparent, then
Mhm.
like if there will be a name or something will there, so it will be like collapse now. Then people can't see what is written in the nav bar. Like
Yeah, I agree with Bhumika's suggestion. If you can, Ankit, if you can see the previous before change that was happening, it's we have a translucent kind of a background, something like this. So we can't the previous background that we have. So it's another layer that we are having that when we are expanding a particular section and it's overlapping that thing. But the current one you change, so apart from the animation, it also changed this layer of overlapping. So it's kind of having it becomes messy if you can see the text. I
and
think that's yeah.
Yeah, I have one thing like it should that navbar should start from this side, no? Why it shifted to the right side?
I didn't get that, Bhumika.
Like navbar is started from here, like it's cutting down the getting start box. So I was talking like it should start from this below from the arrow of resources. It should be start from there. Like
Oh,
drop
okay.
drop down is here, so it should be start from this, I guess.
Yeah, maybe yes. Yeah, if you can pull up something like that. Yeah, and apart from it, if you can also Bhumika right here, um, slash Gemini review, then we can see if we have any more thoughts from Gemini. Just mention that in the comment box. That will trigger in this pull request only. Oh yeah, good.
Hmm. Can we go for next spear?
Yeah, there's another one from Ankit.
It is the same peer.
Yes, it is, I think, yeah. Okay, correct. So I just removed one of it from the agendas, Ankit.
Yeah.
I hope you got the suggestion, but yeah, next up is you, Kushum. Would you like to go ahead and talk
Yeah,
about your PR?
let me share my screen. So this PR fixes the logo animation. So earlier the logo animation was going out from when we scroll down. It was going out from the section. Let me show you that. So when we scrolled, it went downwards in the footer, then combined, and then it was displayed here. But I have fixed it now. It might be laggy on my laptop as I'm presenting uh, in the meet, but yeah, I fixed that. Uh,
Mm. Good. Bhumika, any thoughts?
I was like confused between you and Olat. Like that issue was assigned to him. Like he
yeah.
said you are working on the responsiveness, I guess.
No, so I think he might have been confused. So in last meeting, he changed the animation, right? So let me show you. Uh, so he changed this animation when this triangles appear. So he changed his animations while he raised a PR. So I told that I worked on this. So I'll raise a PR on this. And also, Rhonda told that, yeah, I should go ahead with raising the PR. So, so you can see the recording to get more context about that.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, can you like once again show me the animation, like how it's
Yeah.
coming and how it's going?
So now,
Okay, and then go up, go up.
so right,
It is not separating. Uh,
Yeah, it's fixed now in the browser in this window. And if I refresh it, let me show you. If we return midway, like for example, we return from here, then it goes away. But if you go to the browser section, then it remains fixed. I think this should be the correct way it should go.
It is like when it got merged, like now, like there you got merged and it makes a canvas.
Right.
Now when you go up now, then it should separate also.
Okay, so I'll
Yeah,
make the change.
yeah. And just see that when you go fast, then how it will giving you response, like it will
Yeah, I
giving you
fixed
same
that.
response.
I fixed that. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes. So that's for my side.
thanks. Okay, one.
Um, all right. Omega, can you just also bring up this PR?
Yeah. Okay. So it is about like it is about the glassy look of the navbar of mystery. So this PR of that thing, the glassy look. So let's take on look on preview.
Mm. Yeah, if you can go up to the current mystery.io site, I can offer some stylistic difference. The classy look is fine, but something need to add on what we used to have or we do have currently. So you can see there's a shadow underneath the nav bar, this cool teal color shadow that is coming through and something looking like a reflection. And we don't have that, I think, in the current, the one that is being proposed. So Ankit, if you can address that. And the background color, if you can keep that same what we had previously and still provide that glassy effect. So that would go because it's well versed with the theme and oh, okay. Bhumika, could you also just do a scroll up on the PR review? Just no, the, opposite direction. Yeah, just yeah. The above the navbar we do have. Do we have something above the navbar as well? Can we do a scroll up?
It's changed the height, I guess. He changes the height of the navbar.
Yeah, another good observation. So we do want yeah.
Okay, his both the PR are related to
Right.
each other. Hmm.
Yeah, the getting started much more rounded. Yeah, the border radius of it that we have in the navbar. So I think you got some suggestions to improve upon the design, and it's looking separate from the theme to me, the the current proposed one, because of that background color. You
Uh,
can,
can
yeah,
I like provide one listen, my observation?
yeah, sure, go ahead, Asta.
Yeah, one thing is that like I mean like the toggle, like the dark light toggle, and like all the other, it seems to like like club up too much towards the left. If I'm not, I mean like see in the nav bar, the right part looks like kind of too empty. Yeah. Isn't it? I mean, like, I just
Mm,
feel that it's like uneven gap is there. Like, if you see
mm,
like from the starting to the Meshri icon and that of the like the toggle to the like the right end, it seems to be uneven. That's what I kind of see it. I mean, just my observation.
mhm. Yeah, we could also fix that, I think.
Box also need to change.
Yeah.
My question: do we really need this?
Mm.
Do you have any thoughts, Ankit? Is there any separate issue that is being proposed to have something like this kind of a nav bar, or because I think it goes, if it's canvas, then it goes well for that one because the canvas site is having that effect. But I'm not sure with the Mystery.io one.
Uh, I think Rishi and Ankit are like providing their opinion in the chat box. Like,
Yeah, I was checking that. Okay, okay. So I think you can mention on the Slack channel what you're proposing, Ankit, if that's good. And did you also open an issue around it? So be sure to first make it approved from the maintainers that this is a valid one. Because if you go over with the classy effect on the Mystery.io, I think we have to change other things as well, or it would not be going with the current one what we have in Mystery. Oops, my Siri. Oh, yeah. So yeah, uh, moving on to the next one. I think yeah, Asta. Oh wait, this skipped. Yeah, Bhumika, I think you are up next.
One thing I want to say on the Kusham's PR. And Kusham, you again present your PR.
Yeah, let me share this one. Uh,
Can you go on the mobile screen? No, no, just use the side. Like, go for the mobile view.
yeah, it's not responsive.
Exactly. I think it is responsive, but the logo is not fixing in that screen when the
Yeah,
animation is completed.
yeah, I checked that, but I was waiting for I think Virat's PR to get merged, and
I
then
think it's a high time now. Virat is busy in another work. He didn't
okay,
complete his task. So one of them just take this and complete this, I guess, or I will complete this after this meeting by tonight. This is a high time. I said him that is a really wanted, like help wanted issue, and it's been a week now, and I guess it should be solved now. It's looking very bad.
yeah, that needs to be solved. And also, I think there is one more PR regarding hero section, right? Hero
Mm,
section. Ria was working on that, but I've commented on the PR. And if she's not working, then you can you send me that issue? I'll fix that for
uh,
embedding.
yeah, I can, but I have one question. What are you going to change there? Like
So
in
I
case of
shared the
app,
yeah, I shared the video in the website channel
can you
on Slack.
show it again? Like I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, I'll I'll mention it. I'll tag you in the chat after the
Okay.
Bhumika, next up is you. You can talk about your item.
So it's about the storyboard. Uh, it is not complete full of, but yeah, it has been 50 to 60%, I can say. So here's the storyboard. Uh, Arrow I'm going to create, but it is like it's going from here to here and from this to this. And it will be deployment designs. So next will be this arrow to this, and it from goes from this to this. So arrow is going to need to work on this. I just want to confirm that whosoever you're using this canvas, that is it perfect workflow. I can say that every contributor or every person need to do this, like from drag to drop relationships, team interactions, validate design, deploying design, undeploying design, and cloning the design. So it
Not sure if cloning should come a step before what we had previously, but I think Saurabh and Yash is having more idea on this one. If you can tag Yash on this thing, he would be able to help you.
okay.
And would that be an infinite scroll behavior in the canvas?
So again, wait. I just it will be this way.
Are you doing this manually, this scroll behavior, or it would just go automatically and be
It
an
will
infinite scroll?
when user scroll up, it will scroll to the right side.
Okay, okay, cool. Do you have anything else, Bhumika?
No.
Yeah, just tag your sent for reviewing of the workflow. Um, Next up is Ankit, you again. I think since you are not available with your microphone and camera, we can circle back to you later on if you can try to fix that. But yeah, moving on to yeah, Asta, you can share your screen and go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to say like a flow kind of thing. Yeah, this is the one issue that like firstly got assigned to. So, which like talks about the implementation of local evaluation for Layer 5 academy tests. Actually, this one is like more into like the docs update, like updation part of it. But then while like I was like just going through like the whole issue kind of, I just came about this issue which was related to this because like the docs cannot be sorry like integrated or like updated before like actually the issue is solved, which I felt, and like I had asked like in the Slack as well, so which Lee thought that like this is okay, yeah, I mean it is relevant. So yeah, this I got assigned. So yeah, this is how I saw it. Yeah, so this like issue is basically based on like this is not being displayed in local development. So this I have raised the PR which solves this issue. If you want, I have also like I just ran it locally just now. I can show the link. This is like the video of the same. I just
Mm,
ran it. So yeah. See, this is like my local development itself. So this is yeah, this is up and running.
mm.
Yeah, if there are like any like changes or like anything else that I had need to do, yeah, please do tell me.
What was the initial ask for? Are we adding an evaluator or something? I
Okay,
remember.
yeah, I mean, that's all. Like, it started from this, which is like implement the local evaluation for layer 5 academy tests. So, like, I just, like, I read through this description and like I tried to like understand about that.
Mhm,
So, which I felt, what here, I mean, one thing what I felt was that this was not like that clear. So, yeah, one thing what we got to know here, it was like evaluated locally. It's not like some pages are not at all shown locally as well, especially in the quiz part. So I'm not sure. Probably there might be like multiple issues related to this, but this is the only one thing that I found.
mm,
Because like when I went through this description, it also told that even the test evaluations are not made locally and the solutions are not viewed locally. And like this one issue was already opened, telling that it's not at all displayed on the local development at all. So I didn't really find another issue. I mean, if you want, I can just go through it again. So like what I felt was that according to this one, there might be another issue where it's like even the test evaluations are not done locally.
mhm.
But yeah, for now, I found that this would should be like the initial starting point, because like first
Yeah,
the page should be shown for like to go about any other tasks. So yeah, this so now I have solved this issue. So this is kind of like interlinked. So yeah, first I thought that this issue should be solved, and yeah.
yeah. I would like to ask one question. What
Mhm.
was the initial issue that's happening that is not
Yeah.
causing the quest to render?
Okay, yeah, the thing is actually the issue was not like really like description was not in why it was not going on. So it was just told that quiz test or exam is not being displayed for some users in local development. Like the page comes up as completely blank.
Mm,
So, which I got to know was that, I mean, it one thing, it might be due to, like, while locally downloading it, say like a first time user, he might like the Hugo or like any other this one, they might be like incompatible. I mean, the versions might be incompatible when like 2 or 3 is like downloaded.
No, I mean to say, what exactly did you make the fix that is now is we are
Okay.
able
Oh,
to
okay.
render that?
Okay, okay, yeah. I will just show the files changes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like I just added like a file known as like local quiz evaluator. Um, so yeah, like I also added like comments and this one. But yeah, one thing is that when I was going through, what I found was like mostly this won't be rendered if there is like any incompatibility internally when you're like probably download 2 or 3 dependencies. But yeah, for me though, this got solved by doing these changes. So yeah, I mean, I also wanted to ask this because like it
Mm.
also depends on from user to user, like locally, like set up how did they do it and how compatible versions they take. So I don't know. I was like kind of like confused. So like I thought I will discuss in this meet itself.
So, in summary, did you added some script that is now able to make the content render,
Y-
but I
Yeah,
think the root cause it's still unknown. Why it was initially
yeah.
it wasn't rendering.
I mean,
So,
unknown or mostly, I would like to say that there might be like multiple causes, like which is like this one, like kind of solves it across the, I mean, machines, but which
mm,
like that's what like when I was going through it, also told that another reason, like I found out that the another reason might be that like that's what like the incompatibility, like while probably like downloading the dependencies or something like that, which I'm not
mm.
like very sure about it, but that also might be an issue that's causing this because it's like all of these are like dependent on the local setup, right? So
Okay, so I think I'll be reviewing this PR.
okay, yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
it is, yeah, much more deeper issue maybe, but if you can try to find out the root cause or some other issues related to it,
yeah.
because we do want to fix it from the ground up. So
Uh,
that would be helpful. We don't want to solve the issue like cutting off the branches and again.
yeah.
But I'm not saying this pull request is not good because I haven't reviewed it yet. So yeah, I would get some time to make it through. But if you
Okay.
get on anything else regarding it, yeah, just let me know as well.
Also, like only one thing, like the sort like here also, I don't think so. This issue can be solved like individually at all, because yeah, as I told you, like this is like one of the linking issue, and again, then we have to look into the fact that the test evaluation, why isn't it getting like, which is again linked to this one. So if this is solved, only then I kind of think we can move on to the next one. So
Yeah, makes
yeah, I mean,
sense.
I just wanted to is it like a proper way of thinking that I because like a little bit of like backend I have started newly like I till now like I just saw into like the front end part. So like I just wanted to ask like is my like way of thinking right? Which I thought that this is the flow of the issues I should go about.
Yeah, that's correct. But we want to fix it from the ground up. So it's
Yeah,
causing, I think, kind of that spiral, that regression is coming around, and
yeah.
we are having this issue. So until that one gets fixed, so yeah, that pretty much makes sense. I believe I would say if Saurav is having any thoughts on this, but yeah. So let me know uh if you found anything else when you're deep
Okay,
diving into it in our
okay.
academies. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I will tag you if I like find like any related issues like this, like probably in the academy as well. I'll just see if there are like any issues open which is related to this same issue, which is like in the docs part. So yeah, I will tag you
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
that's it from my side. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Asta. Think we are, yeah, that's the last item for today. So I already talked about this one. We have a broken preview deployment in our Mesh docs. So if we go visit and check the current deployment workflow that deploy the website to GitHub pages, that is the pages and deployment one. So it's failing for like quite 2 to 3 days. And it's because of the large artifact size we are trying to publish on GitHub pages, because we are now having all the PR previews and the whole site, the whole bunch of it in just one single branch. So it's just exceeding the size of 1 GB. That is the um, best for this action. So yeah, some of the fix I think I can make is to only consider the PR previews on certain PRs, or implement certain things like sliding window. If we have if we attain a certain amount of limit, then the last one or the recent one, the most last one PR preview gets deleted automatically, and we account for the new one. So that's also one of the approach we can fix it. But Saurabh, do you have any thoughts on this thing? Because I will be implementing one of the approaches that I just said.
I'm still struggling with layer 5.
Okay, so then I will be making a fix for this one.
Yeah.
And are you also working on the Mystery IO or the other, what was it, playground one?
No, my focus on layer 5 and currently I'm building a site of schema.
Oh, okay, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then I think we are good to go. So, so we are up time, and I think we don't have any agenda items left. For Ankit, uh, would you like to drop your PR on the Slack channel? I think that would be great. Or you, so that you don't want to wait for the next week for this meeting. So I think that sums up today. So I think we will be seeing you on the development meeting that we have on Wednesday. We do also have two meetings on Fridays, the newcomers call and the certified mystery contributor call, where we teach about how you can prepare for our certification. That is one of its kind certification. So you can check all the links of all of our meetings to our uh, layer5/community/calendar. And you can subscribe the calendar to receive the notifications directly in your calendar. And yeah. All right. So we'll be seeing you on Slack. Thanks everyone for joining. Have a great day and week. Yeah. Bye everyone.
Thank you.